forgot to say what the song was. My bad. Astrobot supremacy, motherfuckers.
Says tight! Says tight! Says tight! Says tight!
Hi, hi. That song is called, Tight Minds, so every time I see it, I do just kind of think about Dragon Lord Frodo a little bit. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. It is time, once again, for the Wheel of Trash! We're gonna spin the Wheel of Trash! We did a wheel not too long ago. It was about a week or two ago. And then, you know, the Cine Bear apocalypse happened, so that took some time. You know, I said I wanted to do another wheel sometime soon, because I have a lot of fun with the wheel. The wheel took a long break for no reason. For no reason. It's not like I chose to... I was just eventually like, man, it's been a while since I've done one of these. So, you know, now it's been like less than a week since we've done one of these. We're back to it. I've slightly changed up the items on the wheel. A few things we landed on before, I've taken them off temporarily. One of the things we landed on before is going to stay on pretty much forever, and that is retro YouTube rants. If we land on that, we just thank God that we landed on that one, because that one's that one is always gold. If you missed it, by the way, I think Tivy2Vs has it on his channel, a live clip of my 9/11 stream. When we looked at some 9/11 videos, and we looked at some old videos specifically. We saw the Astro Boy one, you know, a sad day for 9/11, and we saw a few others, but it was constant non-stop gold on that one. It was like, we only looked for like an hour, but we got in and we got out, and it was great, and every video was fucking amazing. So if you haven't seen that, maybe check it out, but, you know, we're doing this now. We got some wheel, and, How's chat doing? Let me take a look at chat. How is chat going? How are you guys, chat? Oh, yes you are, chat. Yes you are. Is this title a reference to Red Dead Redemption? No, it's a reference to every sequel. Because now there's a bunch of Wheel of Trashes. So the last one was like, what was it? Retribution? Wheel of Trash Retribution. No, I think it was just Returns. No, this one is Redemption. Next one can be Retribution. Or, like, Revolutions, you know. We'll keep it going. The Wheel of Trash is just gonna have infinitely more fucked up sequel names. The Dawn of the Wheel of Trash Origins Rising. That'll be in... We'll stick around for that one. That'll come in September or something. But, we're here. We got the wheel again. And they fucked up the wheel a little bit. Again, it's, like, really big for some reason. But we got user bingo, we got BitChute diving, we got OG anal horror. You want to get some more analog horror on there. Furry crap, someone was asking. Bread tube swill, that's always good. True crime, haven't done a lot of that. Crazy people, kind of very similar to user bingo, but don't worry about it. Fan and wikis, we haven't done that in a while. Retro YouTube rants. Tivy's list, an old friend, and then of course DeadwingDork, and I think I already covered quote unquote critics. An old friend, if you're new, of course, is someone that, you know, someone borrowed, someone blew, someone we've seen on the stream before. And yeah, I'm here with the wheel again. They fucked up the wheel. It used to, like, fit on the fake stage, but now it comes off of the fake stage, and there's, like, no resizing of the page that you could do to make it look right. The fucking text is too giant, and then the actual wheel itself is too big. I don't know what the fuck they did, but they beansed it up. They done woked it up! But we're going to take a little spin here in a moment. Let me take a look at chat. The Retro Shepherd member for 1 month. Thank you. My favorite part of these streams is when the FF7 hurry music gets invoked in response to when the user whips out the sudden suspicious behavior. At TM, yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, it's a good multi-purpose track for, like, whenever there's, you know, someone says something a little bit racist, or a little bit, you know, kitty diddler, or whatever, whatever their thing is. You know, you get a little of that, and it's just, uh-oh, something's about to happen. Shinra's coming. Wheel of Woke! Yeah, that's right, that's right. I mean, you don't even want to know what we have in store for furry crap. Nothing is planned, but I bet it'll be woke. Maybe we can find some anti-woke furries, actually. I don't know. But let's see what we get here. Let's see what we get. Oh my god, it's furry crap. It's furry crap. It's furry crap. Alright. Enough of that now. So, somebody earlier in chat, when the stream was starting, they were like, does the wheel ever have furry on it? And, like, yeah, don't worry, it does. It does. It indubitably does. Now, what do we do for furry crap, chat? What do you have in mind? Because Fur Affinity is, like, the go-to. You know, just kind of a quick troll through Fur Affinity, see what they got going on. You know, but I don't know, since Dragoneer died, it might not be popping at Fur Affinity like it used to. Yeah, we're gonna look at a bunch of furries right now. I really hope that we have fun looking at a bunch of furries. There was that furry website hack a while back. Well, yeah, that was Fur Affinity. It got hacked relentlessly after he died. How funny. $10 from Small Asian. HMOFA stuff, maybe. What does that mean? Homophobia? What is that? What's an HMOFA? Is that a furry thing? You might be opening my brain up to something new. HMOFA. What is this? Human male on female anthro. Oh. Oh, that sounds like it could be funny. Alright, well that'll do it. Thank you, Small Asian, for the suggestion. I think we're going to be looking at some archive of our own. Human male on female anthro. Well, at least I'd like to, but it's not opening archive right now. What the fuck is going on? Yeah, I don't know what that means. It means human male on female anthro, obviously. Yeah, the archive of our own is not opening right now. I'm not sure what the problem is. Personal collection? Okay, here it is. HMOFA, personal collection. I agree and consent. It'll be great. So we're starting out. We got some fucking furry bullshit right out the gate, ladies and gentlemen. This is good stuff. You love to see it. I'm gonna get some good furry-related music to play here. Some good. This game is very furry-related. I mean, they tell me I'm a furry for liking it. So yeah, we got Untitled College Story, which features, you know, Fox, Freeform, there's Femdom, Licking, Slow Burn. We got Studying here. This is a real bibliophiles porn. We got Sneezy Wolf. Your wolf girlfriend is horny again. Who knows what'll happen? First Hunt. Anthro-human relationship. Female anthro, male human. First dates, first love. Werewolves, you know, interspecies sex. These are all pretty fine so far. Fluff and smut in this one. You know, POV second person. I lost a bet, so I had to write this. I like when they do these things and it's like they're not even really into it, you know? Okay, now hang on. That's not all of what's in this collection, right? Let's see, recent bookmarks. Oh, okay, so we want this. All of the bookmarked items. Sneezy Wolf, right, under lock and key. We got trauma and healing. There's a happy ending in that one. Oh, this sounds like it could be good. Tasha's Love Quest, which features rape and non-con, breeding, cream pie, magical boys, gags, virginity, idiots in love, porn video, porn watching. There's mecha, there's leashes, there's collars. There's awootism, whatever that is. Is it like autism? Natasha Markov. Her sheer name lives in infamy as she patrols her home turf out on the international airport's tarmac. I'll know what she's capable of. I'll know her name, what she's capable of, and what she's done. She's a beast, a monster, especially in the sexual sense. Her crimes are uncountable, and she knows zero remorse. That's what all the ramp rats say anyway. Is she really this sinister character that she's been made out to be? Or is she just treated like this because she's different? So, her co-worker, Anon, she reveals her perverted artwork. She's not neurotypical, by the way. We found that out. She's much less than neurotypical. So she reveals her perverted artwork to Anon, her co-worker. And, gives up on her destined heart suite. Guys, heart suite. Heartbroken, she drowns her sorrows in her favorite baby back ribs. She's comforted by the other subject of her artwork, a waiter also named Anonymous. Will he be the one to give her enough love to mend her heart? And more importantly, will he be able to survive Tasha? This is the story of one man's deadly dance with cringe. Oh, this is gonna be great, guys. It's gonna be one of those people that define themselves by being epic, funny cringe. It's gonna be so great. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Let's see this. So, yeah, awootism, continue. Yeah. Let's see. So, you know, the problem with these, you gotta kind of skip past a lot of the bullshit. Because, I mean, what are we on here? We're on chapter 1, which is, why am I all zoomed in? I'm like 200% zoomed in. We don't need that. How many chapters are there here? Next chapter. I want to see chapter names. There's no names? Oh, that's... Okay, chapter index. No, there are no chapter names. There's 11 chapters. We're gonna go to 7th chapter and see what happens. Now, see, the problem is it's written competently. This isn't like Wattpad fanfic. I'm skimming through it. And I mean, like, it's probably bad to some extent. You know, I'm sure it is. It sounds stupid, but, like, it's written in a way that's legible. You know, you can read it. It's not like some fucking 5-year-old sneezed on a keyboard, which is what most of Wattpad looks like. So maybe not that. Maybe not human male on female. Well, maybe we can find something. But we need to find something that looks bad. We're gonna need to find... Yeah, female anthro, male human. And we're just gonna go through it. We got Dino High, no humans allowed. This is a Goodbye Volcano High crossover with Jurassic Park, Beastars, and Zootopia. That sounds like it could be pretty funny. Hang on. Y2K PG extinction. Today is the end of the world. It's the first day of high school. You're official screwed. You're the first... You're official screwed. You're the first human to be let in the doors of Dino High in hundreds, if not thousands of years, ever since that human showed up from another world to stop the meteor and constantly annoy some tarot goth girl that he was her boyfriend. This school was made by him and that girl in his honor, for all dinos everywhere. And for a time humans too, but that didn't last. The following events were the reason humans were abandoned from... That's two. Banned from it because people... ... People never change. What the story is about? The human has a thing for dino girls? But why pick only one? Why rush to settle down? It's time to enjoy your youth and sample what nature provides in abundance. Date one of each type of dino girl. Whether, as in meteorology, or not, it kills you. Notes: this is inspired by Volcano High cut content and original trailer, as well as Snoot Game and its various mods and stories. This is also a crossover fic between the two, but it isn't a word-for-word canon. To avoid copy... Oh, thank God. I mean, I was worried that this was gonna start infringing, but thank God. A lot of the original things in the setting have been made to ensure this is a work that can stand separately, but still be enjoyed by the fans of both. I see. Well, I don't... we're talking about Goodbye Volcano High, which is, for those that don't know, it was Dustborn before Dustborn came out. It was like the previous embarrassing, cringe Tumblr furry game for, like, that type of human being who needs to go outside more. It was that type of game. People have kind of forgotten about it because, I guess because Dustborn came out, but also just because, like, I think this did come out and no one really gave a shit. Everyone just, like, you know, no one really played it because there's, as it turns out, not that great of an audience for people, for games like this. And the people that, you know, were making fun of it mostly just didn't buy it. The bus, this is Frost, everybody. The bus clunked and rattled down the twisting rural road, its old engine groaning with every turn. Light filtered through the cracked windows. The landscape outside was a muted blur of rolling meadows and sprawling fields, the fog hanging low like a damp shroud over the early morning tranquility. Anon slouched against... Why is it Anon? Name your characters! Slouched against the cracked vinyl seat of the bus, his forehead resting on the cold window. He could hear the distant murmur of the other passengers, their voices blending into a constant hum of complaints and low curses. I like that this is suddenly written way better than the summary. Why is the summary written, like, with keyboard smash style? I mean, this is still kind of stupid. It's still written by a teenager, but, you know, but it's got capitalization. Look at that cave monkey! A girl in the front seat sneered, her voice dripping with contempt. I guess that was a dinosaur girl. Right, so these are bitchy dinosaur girls that are bossing around our human male Anon lead, who is being called a cave monkey. What's he even doing here? Her comment was met with a wave of laughter and whispers. Seriously, another girl added. With that scrappy coat, he looks like he's come straight from a trash heap. A boy with a spiked tail rolled his eyes.
Yeah, I bet he's gonna screw everything up. Humans always do.
Oh boy, I bet Undertale was part of this one too. You know, it's not credited, but I bet Undertale wouldn't have. I bet this wouldn't exist without Undertale. Anon bit back a retort.
This is my Ralph retort!
Forcing himself to stay calm. This was his first day at Dino High, and he was acutely aware of how out of place he felt. He had more important goals than these dumb kids. Just a bunch of meteor dodgers, running everything like it's still their little empire, muttered an Archosaur 2 seats ahead of Anon, her voice carrying above the din. She was talking to a girl beside her who nodded and spat out the window. Think they own the whole damn planet! Anon couldn't agree more, and to think he'd be stuck here for the next 5 years. So, yeah, he's getting mogged by a bunch of dino girls and one boy. Anon smiled. The bus pulled away. Yeah, this is the problem. I can't just read through an entire fanfic. This shit's too fucking boring. Like, reading the descriptions can be funny, but no. I think we're good. But are we good? We didn't even get any furry shit. No, I'm sorry. That's not good. We're no good. We're no good. We're no good at all. We need to do fur affinity. I'm sorry. It just has to happen this way. I didn't need this to be the way, but it needs to be the way. Fur affinity, I'm sure they've been hacked, but, you know, I'm sure there's still plenty of good quality content on here. Like, for instance, this, which is one of the playable characters from Concord and her family. I don't know if you've seen that. There was a character, she looked a lot like this, but she was human, I guess. I guess maybe the Concord one looks a little more like the daughter, but as like a horrible character design, you know, and an adult. Oh, this is not what you expect to see from Fur Affinity. Like, when you just go to Fur Affinity, you know, you expect to see just horrible shit. But you know, you don't. They ease you in. They ease you in with stuff on Fur Affinity that's not completely insane. And then you have like Zelda porn. You know, you could do that, you know. I mean, at least we don't see the likes, you know, naked or anything. There's no, it doesn't get worse than that. It's just that. Oh, this is AIDS. There's something here I can't click on because I'm not signed in. I'm not signing in. Fuck that. Alright, well that sucks. Recent writing and poetry also. Judy Reynard, clothing ref batch. We got a really great poem here. I guess this is a poem. The man with a dog walked in. He settled in a chair. He twitched his eyes and bulged his cheeks. He talked into the air. He mumbled to a wall and spread his legs to stand. The dog looked down and whimpered, "What would people think of his man?" You know, it's stuff like that where I'm like, I bet the person who wrote that, is that a light little verse of a local character? This is from RK Fox. It's not terrible, I guess, you know, but it's just, it's written by a cringe furry, so that does, you know, color it a little bit. It's like you want to be like, oh, this isn't a horrible poem, this is a nice little verse, sure. And then you realize why they made it, and, you know, kind of unfortunate, you know, but hey, I'm sure a lot of great artists did things for horrible reasons. We got Smashing Pumpkins on here. What the fuck? There's audio on Fur Affinity. There's audio on Fur Affinity, ladies and gentlemen. Someone covered Today by the Smashing Pumpkins on organ. I mean, I guess it's good. It's unfortunate that you're at... Look at this guy's avatar, though. I'm sorry, we need to look at this guy's avatar. We need to look at the... Oh, we can't get it any bigger? Oh, that's bullshit. He's got, like... So it's like a fuck rat. It's like a green neon fuck rat with a horrible... This is an awful character design. I'm sorry. There's, like, just a black muzzle, but all the flesh stuff is still pink. And then there's, like, of course, cringe, you know, neo-person hair. You know, modern-day hair, current-day Californian hair on this rat. You gotta have that. You know, your fucking rat Sona is not an individual until it looks like Shadow the Hedgehog as a lesbian. But yeah, good organ cover, I guess. Sure. I didn't realize that this had a an audio section on Fur Affinity. That's kind of fun. Let me see here. We got a post here from Doge Designer. This is on, for whatever reason, this is on Fur Affinity. This is a tweet, but it's on Fur Affinity. And it's titled Trump 2024. The only reason for open borders and the importation of illegal immigrants is to grant them citizenship and transform America into a permanent, one-party, deep socialist state. Either stand by and watch it happen, or vote for Trump to save America! The choice is yours! You know, I just came here to yiff, but alright. You know, I mean, that guy's, he's that's the Doge Designer. He's designing America, you know, the way that in that furry, take the furry's word for it. You gotta, you know, they know what's right. Absolutely. Listen to a politically oriented furry. They're gonna tell you the time of day. Yeah. So here you got a character that's not even a furry character. It's just Mrs. Haley Wickham. She's a witch. She's 33. She likes magic power, teaching them her wand, her broom, monsters, humans, flowers, reading, making potions, helping someone, animals, making it look beauty, geen tea, salad, meat, her pet, crystals, her kids, nature, cooking, conversations with friends, and summer day. Dislikes, however, bad guys, taking her power away, stealing her wand, in danger, water, that's witch weakness, feeling alone, the army's up the road, not listening, never pay attention, gets upset. Sorry, never pay attention, gets uppest. Gross stuff, pervert. I like that is a full stop. Like, this whole thing is commas. It's likes, colon, magic power, comma, teaching them, comma. But then just for this one, it's never pay attention, gets uppest, comma, gross stuff, comma, pervert, full stop. She really means that one. Mean people, death plants, hurts, cold weather, crazy things, rap music, pressure, pants, rain, spoilers, abusers, and loud noises. These are her dislikes. So, I mean, you know, abusers and rap music are right next to each other there, as they should be, obviously. This is from Miss Cutie-tastic, whose avatar is Furry's Hank Hill ass in a thong, a striped thong, and it just says Samantha in glowing text. Likes cartoon, anime. Oh, you know what's sad is this is someone from Florida. Why do you talk like a third worlder? I mean, I guess you are from Florida, but what? Likes. This is the actual user. Cartoon, anime, comic. Say it with me now. Just the one. Books, cooking, making friends, music, drawing, taking some photo, video games, swimming, animals, jewel stuff, ice cream, cake, pie, food. Okay, well, we get the idea. Food, you kind of, you know, blue, pink, all is one thing. Blue and pink together, so trans rights. Purple, magic, volleyball, cute stuff, and more. The list could go on and on, Mingus, you know. Dislikes rudeness, selfness, horror movie, annoying peoples, ugly stuff, gross stuff, loud music, school, math, bully at me, bugs, bees, losing my game, acting like a jerk, roller coaster ride, candy mint, sickness, yelling at me, and more. The list could go on and on. This reads like a child, but I mean, of course, you know, birthday in October 9th, 1994. Almost happy birthday. Then I was a Libra. So I was very autism person of my life, but it's very embarrassing. Yeah, man. I mean, frankly,
as a sex offender, I'm quite
surprised by this. Unfortunately, I'm kind of sucky at writing stuff from grammar. Well, someday I'll get practicing for good. I have to responsibility for any drawing I can do a lot sometimes. Man, best on you for trying, I guess. Good with the try for you on the best. I have try with best of. I hope you good. Grab ashtray now, I grab. Also, me disabled. Disabled me, so it's fine. I can do joke fine. It's fine. You left now, it's fine, it's fine. You want gyro? Oh! You left now! Okay. I love draw like, it continues. That's just one of many cool furries here on Fur Affinity. Just one of many, and this is just on recent submissions. Let's take a look here, browse. Just what's going on here, we got some weird fucking dinosaurs turning into werewolves. We got some freak in an outfit. You'll have to see the freaks wearing their outfits. Remember, this one's login required. Can't look at the freak in the outfit. Unfortunate. Yeah. Oh yeah, you get some real good stuff like this. I'm glad that we've reclaimed sparkle dogs. I'm really glad that we've got sparkle dogs back. We can do those again. We reclaimed them from being cringe. They're not cringe anymore, so you can make a Baphomet scene sparkle goat or whatever. And I'm sure Birdie's gonna love it. Big time stuff right there. Now, see, there's a lot of people on fucking Fur Affinity that are just missing the assignment. Like, there's people on here that just aren't getting the assignment. I'm just seeing people upload images of humans. I don't know if they're, like, furry because they've got a fucking horn or some gay shit, but, like, they're just humans. Like that witch from before, or this other one that I can't show because it requires me to log in, and that's stupid. Yeah, I mean, and then you get stuff like this. Chat. This is just a gem. It's just a jewel. Jewels. Betty, I got you jewels. 1.78 cubic, whatever, oval cut amethyst for sale. $16 for this probably fake amethyst. I guess. It doesn't say it's fake. Yeah, if you want to buy a fucking opal or whatever. We got a pear cut almondine garnet over here for $9.50. That's how you know it's a real jewel. I don't know why that's being sold on Fur Affinity, but apparently people sell things on Fur Affinity. That's great. That's really neat. That they do that. Pumpkin Bunny, adopt open. Oh. Not only is the adopt open, but it comes fucking gratis with the Yakuza font there. That's good. That's good. Well, she's a thick bitch. I'm sure she's up many people's alley. We had the thing before about human male on female anthro. That's what this is for. It's for all you human males out there. Of which I assume there's probably at least one of you watching. Let me, It's the face is the thing. I mean, the problem... It's like... It's this creature that has these ears and this fucking face. And, like, it's got the whole body, and maybe that's, like, sexy or whatever. It's a thick animal girl, but, like... I don't know. I just look at it as the ears and the head as... I don't know if anybody's played. I think it's, the Secret of Mana games is what I'm thinking of. They have these little rabbit enemies that essentially just look like this, but without the body. So, like, I'm not looking at this and thinking sexy, furry bunny girl. I'm thinking the fucking weird Secret of Mana rabbits grew a body. And I don't like that. I don't like that. But that's, Pumpkin Bunny. And you can feel free to adopt her. The adopts are open on that one. So, there you go. Let me see here. Straight armors sprint. Yeah, we got some of these where it's, again, like, you know, it raises the question of the old meme with, like, the furry scale, where it's like, you know, if she's just got cat ears, is that really furry? That's like a 1 out of 10 furry. I guess this is probably like a 2 out of 10 furry, right? I mean, shit. I don't know, Egypt's looking pretty good at this point in time. That is like some Anubis shit or something, I think, so, you know. Yeah. Oh, but then, you know, then you have this. Oh, God. Well, there she is. That's Foxy. She's got a hook hand. I feel very represented. The old dangerously furry meme, yeah. Well, this one's pretty dangerously furry. Somebody says there was an attempt. I don't know if there was, because, I mean, do we believe this is real? Is this a troll? We'll have to look at the account. Foxy, she, her, trans, bisexual, pirate, business owner, backup singer, likes mangle, chocolate, pirates, dancing, cuddles, exploring. Is mangle like a character, or is that just like a fucked up way of saying she likes to mangle people? Dislikes William Afton, Grimace, the color yellow. I see. Well, as long as it's not the color purple, you know. That would be unfortunate. She's got a lot of purple on her. This is, oh, and there's a whole bunch here, too. Foxy. Here's Foxy, one of my favorite FNAF 1 characters who I made trans female. Original, she was a human male who happened to be named Foxy. He had dreams of having his own business, but his family kept shooting him down. Eventually, he moved out and would proceed to make a pirate-themed pizzeria, creating a pirate fox animatronic that would be foreshadowing of what would happen to Foxy. Eventually, Foxy's family found out about the business, and they went there for one reason and one reason only. To trash it! They end up trashing the place, and would beat Foxy half to death with his own animatronic, followed by one of the family members putting Foxy inside the animatronic. How does that make sense? Inside the animatronic. Right. Do you know? It's amazing the way people will be really into these animatronics, and then I guess never look into how animatronics work, and that there's not really an inside. As such, there's probably a lot of fucking moving parts and shit in there. I don't know how that works, but maybe it's like the chokey. I don't know. Followed by giving the animatronics some assets. Followed by setting the building on fire and leaving the dead Foxy in the building to be burnt down. He, now she, would later awake in the back room of the FNAF 1 pizzeria, being given some new clothes and noticing the old burnt ones in the trash. She was horrified of what she has become, but thankfully the other animatronics at the place were there for her. Foxy would take a slight liking to Bonnie, the two becoming best friends. A slight liking, best friends. Amazing writing. So this is from, Where Funtime Foxy. Oh dear, I don't think this is, I think this is genuine too. I mean, we can't be sure. It could just be someone registered September 19th. 126? Did you just make this account? When? 126, an hour ago? Did some motherfucker just post this shit here for me to find it immediately? There's no way. No, somebody just randomly uploaded this. No way Where Funtime Foxy was just watching and was like, oh yeah. Because we were looking at Fur Affinity an hour ago. We weren't even doing the stream an hour ago. God damn it. This is just authentic. This is just real. Here's Vanny, another she, her, trans, 19. What even is this face? What's this face? Is that like an ear? What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? I don't think I got trolled. The stream hadn't even started just yet. The stream hadn't even started an hour ago when this was posted. That's bullshit. This is just coincidental. Oh, we're not showing? What the fuck is this, chat members? Vanny, 19, she, her, trans, Legions, GF, traumatized, Florida. I like that one of the bullet points is just Florida. Yeah, what is going on with the face? First of all, we got a general appearance of move over, sister, but then there's just what's going on? Is this like a fart cloud? What's this? What is this? It's a tumor? With a face drawn on it? What is going on? Someone asks, is Claw having an existential crisis? Well, it's a good thing you're all here for it. Why is traumatized in her personality? Chat member, you should know well enough to know that traumatized... We should just be lucky that traumatized isn't her entire personality. Likes Legion, Roxanne Wolf, The Huntress, The Nurse, Snuggled, and Cuddles. Dislikes Glitch Trap, Alt Vanny, Acid, Drugs, and Alcohol. I see. So I have an AUOU named War Scream, and it's basically a fucking gigantic crossover series with both original characters and my versions of existing characters. One of those characters is my version of Vanny, who's on the side of good, and is the adopted sister of the deceased Michael Afton, and is also the adoptive sister of Vanessa. So that's the first thing that's posted here. And that was like an hour ago. That's great. Here's Freddy Fazbear, 25, father of 2, he, him, Texan. And I guess, is this the wife? I guess this is Shadow Bonnie, mother of 2, trans female. So, proud adoptee, I guess. Adopter? I don't know. I see. Swedish. We got Chico. Buff, extremely dumb, he, him, trans, by the way, just in case you didn't know, this one's also trans. We're so far 1 for like 7 on characters that are not trans. That's, Vincent is also he, him, trans. Are those supposed to be pecs? Chico dislikes poop, though. That's what's important. And wet paper. You know, that's cool. This is Where Funtime Foxy, who, you know, I'm sure this is an individual who is on DeviantArt too, maybe? Hang on. DeviantArt. Where Funtime Foxy. Oh yeah, 3,000 deviations! Now I know DeviantArt is also on the thing. Like, we could do DeviantArt as a separate thing, but we have to look at a little more of this. This is what we're after. This is what we're looking for, people. Let me get this. No. Get this in full screen here. Open a new tab. So first off, obviously, I have to share with you Vount. They're 980. They're a 9-foot tall they, them, godlike entity, Hawaiian and gay. Likes Virvrus, hip dancing, coconuts, pineapples, bananas, chicken, and Sky, some stripper named Sky. Dislikes religious nut jobs, religious extremists, being called male or female. It's them! Being called fat. Well, I mean, I guess it's not fat, is it? It's just like a huge fucking snake sack or something. I think there's an attempt at, like, a perspective on this. It's not great. I don't think... I am loving the Rob Liefeld chest, though. That's a really good chest. You know. This is one of the more less insane character designs that I've seen from this individual so far. Well... Oh my god. Guys, rest in peace to James Earl Jones. This is a tribute. This is an actual tribute to James Earl Jones, according to the description of this image. Here's Darth Vader. 45, he, him. From Detroit, obviously. 6 foot tall. Half cyborg, half Asian. Likes fire, melee weapons, Katy Perry, getting into fights, specifically with Boba Fett. Unnecessarily huge thrones, another thing he likes. Dislikes Boba Fett, lava, and anime women. They scare him. Lol. Half Asian, yeah. Half human on his mother's side. Yeah. So here's Chell from Portal. You guys remember Portal, right? You guys all have phones, right? Here's Chell from Portal. 28, she, her. New Jerseyan. Not that talkative. Gordon Freeman's GF. Likes Gordon Freeman. Ellis. Coca, I think that's supposed to be Coach. That's Left 4 Dead guy, I think. Blue Heavy. The Hacker. And GLaDOS. Sorta. Dislikes Wallace Breen. Nick and Flo. I don't even know what those last two are. Like Progressive Flo? I don't know. Big old bazongas. She got the childbearing hips right there. Yeah, we got Clown Trap. Oh, this is a good one. Clown Trap is a 25-year-old he, him trans, 7-foot-tall German, Springtrap's alt personality, and of course, looks like this. He likes pizzas. He likes pies. He likes pizza pies. Cirrus music, Fiv, whatever that is, Cuddles, Cotton Candy, and Halloween. Just like spiders, though, and perverts, Karens, deadbeats, and downers. Well, I took Karens off of the wheel this time, so you're good. Clown Trap, you know, he's doing great for himself. And some of these just don't have descriptions, unfortunately. Some of them do. But a lot of these just don't have... Oh, here's Fiv. I was like, who's Fiv? Fiv is a 24-year-old demi-boy trans 5'9", Springtrap's boyfriend, Dragon Prince, and shy. And, for some reason it's like Elsa. But it's like if you took Elsa it's like if you got a plate of Elsa at the Chinese buffet and then you just also got like a bunch of other shit on your plate too. It's like, let me get some Elsa, let me get some lime jello, let me get some chicken wings. And you just throw it all together and you got this character design. He, him. Demi boy. Is that he, him? I assume that's he, him. Here is Fiv, a demi-boy dragon prince who can shapeshift and is the boyfriend of Springtrap, who they refer to as their bunny knight, or golden bunny, or spring daddy. Yeah, Fiv has a lot of nicknames for Springtrap. This is good. This is good. This is my favorite new artist. You know, art, they say that, nothing is new under the sun, and untrue. This art might not be new. This take on Nathaniel Drake, he, him, they, them, treasure hunter, who's part Meowmer, and is Trevor Phillips from GTA 5's boyfriend. There's just something special about it. I don't know. I mean, it's really, it just hits just right. Aimbot says these people are mentally ill. Well, yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, this is some real shit though. Like, cause we were like, oh, someone is trolling. They put their art on just to fuck with me, but no, cause this is from August 30th on DeviantArt. This person has 3,000 deviations, and that's just a few from the top of the page. That's just some of the most recent. If I keep scrolling, by the way, shoutouts to DeviantArt, I can now just scroll infinitely, and it doesn't have to be like 5 things on a page that I manually click to another page. If I just keep scrolling, see, how far down do I want to stop? Let's keep going. Shibbity bobbity bibbity bobbity bizzle, and we're stopped. Oh boy. Well, if you go back to just a little under a year ago, October 26th, 2023, you get a family here. which appears to be some Gacha Life adjacent art. I know this art style very well. I've been exposed to it many times against my will. That's the family, or a family. Ender, Antivirus Lolbit, Dex, and their adoptive daughter, Kate. So, I guess one of these is Ender. Omni King Ender must be one of these characters here. But here we have another really cool character that I really like. This is from another one from like about a year ago. This is one I really like too because it's also got a hook hand. It's Melted Chocolate Bonnie, the original Chocolate Bonnie. Serial killer, wanted criminal, 390 buried, 0 found. And, you know, I guess she's dressed like, well, what are their fucking pronouns? Damn, their ass is fat, but what is their tail is fat, but what are their pronouns? I'm gonna say she, it's Bonnie. Dressed kind of like Freddy Krueger a little bit. I don't know what's going on with the face. I guess it's melted. It's like sloughing off of her fucking muzzle. Like, is it like a zombie? I don't know what's happening there. There's like an eye just on the fucking shoulder. I mean, I don't know FNAF well at all. So, like, I mean, I'm familiar with its existence and some of the names of things, but that's about it. So, like, maybe this is somewhat... Chad, is this accurate to chocolate, to Bonnie? They are melted, made of chocolate and melting, right. How many have you buried with your hook hand, Claw? Wow. I mean, I'm not none that I'm gonna admit to on a stream. You gotta watch Loud Equals Funny podcast for that information. Yeah, so that's where Funtime Foxy, and that's as in werewolf, of course. Where Funtime Foxy, if you'd like to check out my favorite new artist in the world, you gotta check out Where Funtime Foxy, and that's some stupid furry bullshit. Thank you for your time and indulgence in this stupid furry bullshit. Now, let me see here. This is doing the fucking thing where it's not showing me... yeah, this is doing the fucking thing where it's not showing me super chats on Streamlabs, so that's annoying. We got $2 from Adalia Arquilla. We're about to spin the wheel again, everybody. Stick around. We're about to spin again. This is just the first spin of many. Adalia Arquilla, $2. If you get users, I recommend Jason Gomez's songs. Yeah, I saw somebody talking about that on the server. You know, I'm familiar with them a little bit, but it's been a while since we've looked at those fellas and their great music. Their fabulous music. $2 from Jacob Muniz. Can you look at Cooper 2723? Well, Jacob, maybe not right now. We are doing a bit of a wheel of trash, but maybe if I get to crazy people, that could come up. Cooper 2723. What is this? There's allegations. What the fuck is happening? Who the fuck is this? This is some, like, Zoomer that's trying to be funny, I guess? And he plays, like, Roblox? Okay, well, this person has, like, 400,000 subscribers. I don't know if I'm gonna necessarily look at this, this individual. Latest posts from Cooper2723. Guys! I'm teaming up with Mr. Beast and KSI and Logan Paul to make food. It will be filled with plastic and lead and lead and poison and stuff. 8 days ago. Rest in peace, all of the people who died on 9/11. I will make a vid about it. If you make a joke about 9/11, I will report your YouTube page. Alright. Well, that's Cooper2723. I don't know. That seems to be, you know. There's a Roblox. Oh man, there's a 9/11 Roblox tribute though. That's good. That's good. Well, maybe. We'll see. Not right now. Not at this moment. $2 from the racing Roo. Who wins? A wootism or evil autism? Well, I guess Birdie. Birdie seems to be absconding with that 10K, so, you know. $5 from Small Asian. Check out stuff done by Spaceface404. He does some good and competent work. Smiley face. Oh, I see. Well, maybe there's time for one more then. Hang on. Spaceface404? Yeah. Spaceface. Oh, this is a... Ah. I see. Not right now, but another time. Thank you for the suggestion. I'm gonna save it. Thank you. This sounds good. Slave of the Star Vice. Oh yeah. This is maybe what I'm looking for, yeah. There we go. Let me see. $5 from the Retro Shepherd. You mentioned anti-woke furries earlier. Might I recommend Madarao Love 2? What the fuck is that, like a name? Madarao Love 2 on FA. He's got some interesting journals. Updated my journal. Alright, let me see here. Madarao Love 2. Is that, can I search for the... Come on, search for users. Don't search for content, search for user... let me see here. Can I just... does this link to the guy? It doesn't. Okay, here he is. I had to go out of my way to fucking find this shit. This is so annoying. Let's see. Macro, micro, a bit of stomping. Oh boy. Yeah, no, not right now. This is another great suggestion for another time. Thank you. Furry on Netflix in October. Got a feeling it'll be like if Stephen Colbert and Jerry Springer's shows somehow had a baby. That ain't a pretty baby, I'd say. This person's pretty down on the new furry thing happening on Netflix. I'm not familiar with it, but there you go. Thank you for the furry suggestions. We will get to them on another stream. $5 from Clem. Maybe if the wheel lands on the appropriate subject, I'll suggest Dumpster Fluff, the pheromone maxer, if you don't know him. That's quite a fucking name, isn't it? Dumpster Fluff, the pheromone max. I think I saw something about that. How about that, indeed? Oh boy, I think I just opened Rocksmith. Fucking hell. Oh, don't open Rocksmith. We don't need Rocksmith open. Come on now. It's gonna open the whole video game. It's gonna be a whole thing. There we go. Let me see here. $5 from T. If you want some, they got T! If you want some funny train stuff, look at Ackley Attack. I think I've looked at that individual previously. That sounds familiar. Yeah, Ackley Attack TV. I mean, oh, he's cosplaying in a dress in this, So, that's fine. There's, like, Ruby music. It's like, he's cosplaying a Ruby lady in a dress. And, yeah, he's doing that. I was expecting train stuff. I wasn't expecting this. Very graceful, I must say. Very graceful. Ackley Attack. Well, that sounds familiar. We'll have to look at him at some point, if the wheel wills. But catching up with the super chats, we'll see just what the wheel wills in a moment here. $5 from the Retro Shepherd. I'm sending another $5 to formally apologize on behalf of Floridians. I swear most of us just do meth and eat chicken instead of this. Well, yeah, I'm sure that not all of you are bad or crazy on bath salts or whatever. I mean, you know, it's a bad rap. It's like, you know, it's like people with hook hands, you know. Only some of us are serial killers. And some of us are too weak to finish the goddamn job. I mean what? $2 from Nom Nom Cat Food. I want to hug Vanny inappropriately long. I like that this one has 1 like on it, because you can now like and respond to super chats, which I find pretty cool. It has 1 like on it. Some of these, they have 6, 2, whatever. That one has 1. You know who you are. Maybe they liked their own. Maybe you can do that. maybe you can do that. $5 from One Stupid Shepherd. Have you ever looked at the guy that's weirdly obsessed with the characters from Rockadoodle, chewing gum and blowing giant bubbles? What guy? If you know the name of the guy, I can maybe save it for another time, but thank you. Let me see. Well, I see another super chat here. Thank you, $10 from Sir Thomas Bigsworth for the 4th, I guess. We're going to cut it off here. Thank you to everybody. We're going to get back to the wheel. We're going to spin some more wheel. But Thomas here. Hey, Claw, I haven't seen you live since 9/11 Halo Night. In it, you mentioned Super Origami Kingdom is going to war with you for your transphobia. Can you give any more details? Yeah, it's all the kids today with their made-up genders and shit, isn't it? No, it's, it's that, Cine Bear individual, based on some things that I said, kind of took me out of context and misrepresented me a bit and, made a thumbnail that, put the words in my mouth, me saying, "No, I hate trans people," is what I say in the thumbnail. And then they had Cine Bear herself had a whole big fucking meltdown, so that's another whole thing. That's just another whole thing. I don't know. Most people aren't really taking that all that seriously. If you find people that do take that seriously, that's kind of your fucking clue to, you know, get the fuck out. I don't know. Maybe not someone. Maybe not a very serious individual in the grand scheme of things. But you know, some people. Some people perhaps have some complaints, you know, and I guess, you know, I mean, I operate somewhat in reality where I am like, I'm sorry if someone sounds, if you consider it like phobic of something, I'm like, well, it's not like I don't think this person is a human being or whatever, but it's like if you sound like a little teenage girl and your pronouns are he and it, I'm sorry, I'm going to probably slip up and call you she sometimes, and it's just gonna happen, and it doesn't mean I wish death on you, or like whatever, or like I don't think you should vote, or whatever people seem to think that like means. It just means that like my brain don't work. It means I'm stupid. Do you want the answer? It means I'm stupid. There you go. Why are they taking me to war for transphobia? Because I'm stupid. That's my answer. So, thank you for the super chats, everybody. We will continue in a little while. We're going to do another spoon right here. And let me hydrate. You know, they make a fucking bottle that tells you when you need to hydrate. They make a bottle that has like a fuck-ass smartphone app that tells you when you're thirsty. Because you can't tell when you're thirsty, I guess. So you have a smartphone app to do it now. That's great. I love that. I really love that. Let me see here. So we're going to do another spin. We're going to do another big ol' spin. Thank you to all the suggestions. We had a few pretty good suggestions here. Did I save everybody? Space Face, Madarao. Okay. I think I got everybody. Whoa, whoa, whoa! No, that one doesn't count. That one doesn't count. That one doesn't count. God damn it. Let's just close all the fucking shit. Close all this fucking shit. Right. Alright. Ignore the giant ad. We've got our wheel here. And I'm hoping that we land on... fanon wikis. I think that would be fun. It's been a long time since I've looked at fanon wikis, but I would also be down for some more analog horror. I'd be down for an old friend. It could all be good, you know. The wheel today, frankly, it's amazing. Oh my god, it's BreadTube Swill! It's BreadTube Swill! No! No! Oh my god. Well, speaking of transphobia, Swill! Well, I know where I can get some good swill. Hang on. Let me find some fucking swill. Let me find some real piss poor fucking content. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let me see here. Here's my boy. I love this guy. I love this guy so much. He's like my favorite guy. He's like my favorite guy. Let me find a good one. Let's see. Let's see. TikTok ban. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. This is gonna be great. This is gonna be great. Ladies and gentlemen, it's everybody's favorite annoying marshmallow-looking motherfucker. Ethan is online with the video Zionist Karens are out of control. And I don't know. I had to pick a video. This felt like it could be a good one. I don't know. All of the other ones look like boring slop that's just like lowest common denominator shit. So is this kinda, but like, I don't know, the whole like, Zionist! Like that's kind of, you know, when people do that, that can be kind of variously embarrassing sometimes, you know. I mean, it doesn't matter what you believe, but when you're the girls shouting about not drinking Coke to support fucking the war or whatever. Yeah, I don't know. That's when you're, you know, that's when it's a little bit funny. But yeah, Ethan is online. I'm sure he's gonna have some really wonderful opinions here.
Propaganda.
It's gonna be great. I'm gonna, you know what? Maybe I'll agree with it. I bet I'll love this video and agree with it. I just picked this at random. This isn't one that I've pre-watched, so I have no idea if this will be funny. This might be a bad one. We might have to switch it. We might have to switch it out. Someone might have to recommend a better BreadTube Swill video, but you know what? I think BreadTube Swill. I think Ethan is online. Let's watch.
Pro-war propaganda can sometimes be hard to spot, but thankfully, there is a ton of Zionist content online that doesn't exactly prioritize subtlety. As a disclaimer, there is a worldwide militarized misinformation ecosystem dedicated—
Yeah, they all have the glasses now. I mean, some of them are hexagons, some of them are like octagons, and then some of them are nonagon infinities. Some of them are just round. I think his might be the first that I've seen that's got this kind of hexagonal look, which, you know, to be fair, is probably the best version of this that I've seen, honestly. I think the hex look is pretty good, compared to, like, you know, the Lex look, which was the all round. This is like the big new glasses that all the cool people with the right opinions, they all have these glasses. You know, you can see someone if it's a guy with a mullet and a mustache and he's got these glasses, you just know. You just know he's got all the correct opinions that you're supposed to have. His paperwork is in order. No, you worry about that. He's got all the right opinions. Don't mind. Yep, if you'd like to check his papers, all of the pronouns and correct flags are in the bio. Check away. I've got no problem here, officer.
As a disclaimer, there is a worldwide militarized misinformation ecosystem dedicated to conflating anti-Zionism with anti-Semitism.
When they say from the river to the sea, they say without any Jews. When they demonstrate on campuses against Israel, that means without Jews. So
Now, this is going to be great, chat, because I really don't know that much about the whole conflict. You know, I think everybody should settle down and play Banjo-Kazooie. That's my take. Eat spaghetti. That's where I stand, is the spaghetti eating party. You know how Poland had the beer party? I'm fascinated by that, because they actually got some level of power. They became like a serious party to some degree. I don't know if they became like one of the big ones, but they became a real party, not just a funny shitpost party, to my knowledge. I don't know if that's necessarily true. I might be shitposting right now. But like, man, the spaghetti eaters party, that's what we need. That's what we need.
Is Adolf Hitler's book, translated to Arabic, Mein Kampf. Well, this book was found just a few days ago in northern...
Yeah, both sides are probably ultimately wrong, and a lot of innocent people are dying. That seems to be the way of things.
Gaza, in a children's living room.
Okay, this is boring. Get back to Ethan.
Zionism, in the way that these people are defending
Love a good Vine boom Hitler.
is no different than American westward expansion in the Manifest Destiny era. One of the bloodiest and most hostile times in American history, similarly whitewashed to hide the annihilation of indigenous people and the vandalism of their land. The American state has every reason.
Don't worry, guys. Ethan knows. He knows. He was educated. He did his research and educated himself, sweetie. So he's one of the... He is, as we all know, one of the good ones.
To aid and undermine the severity of what the IDF is doing, to further aid their agenda in the region, fuel the military-industrial complex, and show
I
solidarity.
guess the Spaghetti Eaters party would just be any party, any political party in Italy. They also had Tifa Lockhart porn in their Congress or whatever, so I think Italy might know what's up.
With another ally in colonial genocide. Israel is a violent, segregated, hyper-militarized, expansionist puppet state that seems to remain completely unchecked by the powers that be. Despite the gruesome reality of the actions of the Israeli occupation forces, there are tons...
No, this is not the same skin flute that went after Wendigoon. This is the one who went after the guy who's caught 40-something pedophiles because he thinks that it's creepy that he catches pedophiles. And, something cops, something, that guy voted for Trump, so bad. So he shouldn't have jailed those 40 pedophiles that committed crimes. He's a pretty cool guy.
Of people online participating in the most embarrassing propaganda possible. Shameless videos full of lies and manipulation, but it's also some of the most cringe I think I've ever seen. I didn't know it could get this bad, really. I never expected this. And remember, there is nothing more cringe than defending war. Press subscribe. The first person I want to talk about is someone named Noah Tishby.
There's nothing more cringe than defending war, says the person who's probably pretty mad that people didn't vote for Hillary Clinton.
No idea who this person was. I just saw the video that I'm about to show you. But according to Wikipedia, they are an Israeli activist, actress, model, producer, and writer. Writer is doing a lot of work in that sentence, considering she's only written one book called Israel, a simple guide to the most misunderstood country on earth.
The thing that I hate about this guy, he has such a level of smugness for no reason. I mean, if you've ever listened to, like, his music, for instance, fucking god-awful. I mean, where does he come off criticizing anyone for anything? You know, artistically or whatever, like, oh, you can't really even call her a writer. It's like, dude, what are you? You've never written anything. You've never... His famous lyrics for his song include, like, what was it? I'm on the toilet, I make a brown yeah. That was one of his lines that he sings in his great song for his band that he no longer has because him and his other little cuck boyfriend broke up. You know, after they both tried to, like, sabotage Super Mega or whatever. But, like, that's neither here nor there. But, like, you know, he just doesn't... I mean, I don't know what he's ever done or made or what accomplishments he's ever fucking done that entitle him to talk this way other than just being smug on the internet. But I guess that's all you need. It's very annoying.
Okay, so on page 5 of Israel, A Simple Guide to the Most
I
Misunderstood...
have to play his song, huh? Okay, hang on. What is it called? Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. Here you go. This is the song, everybody. So, you guys ready to hear some good music? I know, I should have opened the stream with this one. I started the stream with a really good song from Astrobot. But really, I should have started it with this.
I need white noise to sleep. I need a sleep mask on me. I shoot my gun like pow, pow, pow. I shoot my shout like cow or yow. Salmon's a...
It started out for like 5 seconds and it wasn't so bad until he started making little baby noises. And you can see Ethan dancing in the bottom.
I shoot my gun like pow, pow, pow. I shoot my shout like cow or yow. Salmon's a superfood. Salmon's a superfood. You are just super rude. I took a super nude for $5. How about you? I'm a...
So, yeah, I mean, it's, it just sucks. I've seen people say that this is good, and I don't know. The beat's okay, I guess, at this point, but, I mean, it's just, like, rapping, kind of, without actual lyrics. It's just nonsense rap. I guess if you're like one of these idiot Zoomers that like 100 gex or whatever, you might like this.
Primetime TV. I eat a prime rib early. I eat just to feed me. I eat just cause I need me.
There he is, this fucking marshmallow motherfucker comes up to you. He waddles up to you in the club. He waddles up to you and your honey in the club, and he smacks her on the ass, and he just goes,
Pineapple upside down, yeah. I'm on the toilet. I make a brown, yeah.
I'll say this, I don't mind the instrumental so much if the song had lyrics and if I wasn't watching this music video. That is ruining it. I can't, I know I'm not supposed to necessarily take it seriously, but I can't even take it as music. It's just garbage. It's just, this is terrible. But without the video, I think it might be a little more tolerable, because the actual, like, instrumental's not terrible. If there were just lyrics that were about something, or I don't know, it doesn't even need to be, you can just do, like, nonsense noises at this point. I don't know, it's just annoying me, it's just annoying me.
Toss all across the creek, and I do it every day, Monday through Friday, every week, and I do it every month, March, February,
I'm about to go in, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it at all, actually.
I go to Naples,
Pineapple upside down, yeah. In the toilet, I make a brown, yeah. In the ocean, yeah. I drown, yeah. Make some motion.
I mean, but, like, also this sucks, though, too. Like, I mean, I don't know if I would listen. Like, I'm imagining a version of this where it doesn't have these fucked up lyrics. But, and I mean, like, but I'm a big fan of the Chibomato song Birthday Cake, where it's just, like, a song about a mom trying to feed her kids moldy food because she's a lazy, stupid bitch or something. And, you know, it's like also kind of nonsense, but it's like if you're gonna do nonsense, you could at least have like a nonsense story or something. You know, there's nonsense songs like Yellow Submarine is a nonsense song, and it's one of the best songs ever made. What the fuck is this? This is no Yellow Submarine, I can tell you that much.
Sound, yeah. 90-day fiance, more like 90-day chimpanzee. Go to the zoo and see some fish. Go to the well and make a wish.
in reality I got a lot of free time, yeah, in reality I'm sponsored by a wine company, so I got a lot of free wine.
It's like you're rhyming like time with wine, and you're just making up some bullshit to make those two things work. And I don't know, I don't get it. How hard is it to just make a song with lyrics? I mean, even nonsense lyrics, again, make them make a little sense. This is just some stupid shit. It's not even like poetic in any way. Like Joanna Newsom will do songs where she describes them as being like, just like she'll write little notes to herself with like a line on them, and then just kind of fucking cobble these lines together and make a song out of them. And like they don't necessarily mean a lot of anything, but somehow she makes it work in a way that makes it, you know, sound poetic or whatever. I mean, I think a lot of them do mean things, but like some of the lines are a little bit, you know, interesting, a little bit strange word choices sometimes, kind of nonsensical sometimes. And, there's something to it. This just has nothing. I will give Nick is Not Green here, this guy. I think he's bringing a little more to this. I like his voice a little more in the music than Ethan's. And I think his presence overall is less obnoxious. It's just a shame that he's still very obnoxious outside of this video. You'd think that would be like, yeah, and that's because he's the best of the people. No, he's just there. He's just also an annoying fucker.
And I'm sponsored by a lot of watermelon companies, so I eat a lot of free rinds.
Pineapple upside down, yeah.
Okay, I've had enough of this. It's only 2 minutes and I can only stand like a minute 20. Fuck off. Fuck off. Alright. Alright, well that's a little Ethan. Chat, give me another suggestion for some good bread tube slop. Give me a good slop video. A good swill video. Wow, what did he do to his fucking head? Holy shit. I'm sorry, I'm just looking... I mean, he already had pretty bad hair, but like... Fuck me, dude. What is this? How do you go outside looking like this? This is an existential crisis in the mirror. I mean, I'm not even trying to be rude, necessarily. I'm just like, if I looked like this... I wouldn't be able to exist. Where's his forehead? Jesus Christ! Jesus Christ! No, I'm not finishing the Zionist video. It's fucking stupid. Gail? Who's Gail? Well, not Gail Cord Schuler. Is it Our Lady Gail? Jesus Christ. Our Lady Gail? Is it? No. Who is Gail? You mean Gail Cord Schuler? I mean, is it a musician? Oh, it's like a musician, I guess? Is that another, like, Zoomer core musician, I guess, maybe? That seems to be the common thread here. Well, this seems to be, like, closer to real music, so I don't know if I want to play it. It's got, like, vivos and shit, kinda. Sorta? Maybe? I don't know. Well, I don't know. I don't know if you're talking about the musician. No Zionist video. Church of Gale? Slave Night Gale? Extra credits loneliness video. Ooh. They're terrible. Loneliness. Why I'm lonely gaming. Extra credits gaming.
Back in the day, playing games was a way to find your people. Your D&D group, your Warcraft guild, your Quake clan, those people became your friends.
Okay.
And in a world that may have rejected many of us as dorks or nerds or whatever, games really felt like they were the method we turned to both form connections and find community. But today, with gaming more
Now you're a Nazi!
interconnected and more popular than ever, study after study has shown that loneliness is more endemic than ever among gamers. And perhaps it's a radical new way of thinking about matchmaking that can really help us out.
Matchmaking?
Thanks so much to Clarendon and their new cooperative game priorities for sponsoring today's
Claritin?
important gaming discussion.
Oh, Clarendon. Okay. Thought these motherfuckers were sponsored by allergy meds.
But more on that awesomeness after
I
the
can use
episode.
that.
I want to give a quick shout out up top to John UK, the co-founder of GameTree, a platform dedicated to helping folks find teammates and form friendships through gaming, for providing us with data on this subject
How much money do they cost to do that?
and helping to write
So how much do they charge?
this episode. Thanks, John. Despite games being an absolute pressure cooker for interpersonal connection, self-reported gamer loneliness is hovering around 50%, which is way above the average adult loneliness figures, meaning that young adults, for the first time since we started collecting these numbers, are actually the loneliest group in the world. But why and what can we do about it? Well, strangely, our reducing friction to play together, to access
I mean,
information,
this is just kind of boring so far. Does it get funnier? Yeah, I mean, yeah, people are lonely. What do you say? Yeah, everyone's fucking lonely. The world sucks. Everyone's on the internet and nothing is real and everything is artificial and no one means anything and no one knows how to do anything without AI now and everybody's a fucker and they're all gonna kill you and they're all gonna rape you and the world sucks now. They all voted for Trump. Everything sucks.
about our favorite hobby, and even
Of
finding
course,
the game you want to.
of course, everything's
Seems like it
everybody's
actually
lonely.
ended up isolated.
No one can get any
There's
bitches.
feedback, right? There was a time where we all gathered around the kid in school who had, say, the latest issue of Nintendo Power or something, where you shared tips and tricks, talked about strategy, and plotted your next play session with your peers, with the people you actually knew,
Remember when I was a kid and things were good? Yeah,
or at
dude.
least could grow to know, rather than watching content creators on YouTube, or, looking up a guide on Fextra Life. There was a time that you had to set up a server or get a party together if you wanted to play your games. And to do so,
I mean, but this is like hearkening back to a time, and that's all well and good, but a lot. Wouldn't you? I mean, isn't this? it's interesting because this is the channel. People in chat were like, is this really BreadTube? And it's like, oh yeah. And again, this is the channel that's like, that thinks that video games will pipeline you to being a Nazi or something. So, you know, yeah, definitely. But, you know, politically speaking, it's typically the more conservative people that are like, I wish I could go back to the way things were. Remember when things were good before all those before, you know, insert joke here, I don't know. Harkening back to the olden days is all well and good. There's definitely an element of community that might not be there anymore now, and that's a shame. But there's a lot of good things now, too. You can just use Discord or whatever. I don't know.
You had to work with people, forming a small community as you went. Whereas today, many of us, myself included, more often than not, just slam that solo queue button. I mean, it's just easier, right? Couple that with the rise in toxicity, thanks for that humans plus anonymity, and we have a powerful brew for isolating folks within our games, even the multiplayer ones, rather than having them help meet our social need. So how can we solve this? Well, of course, there are the tried and true methods, things like inviting people you know in the real world to play, or looking for like-minded...
Well, that's never gonna work. I'm never gonna be able to find people to play video games in real life. That's not real.
Groups on social hubs like Discord. But as designers, we might be able to do more than that. So I'm gonna throw out a wild idea. One sparked by the research the Game Tree folks have done. What if we matchmade for positive social interactions?
What?
For decades, we've thought of...
Okay, so reminder that this Game Tree thing appears to be some service that does this. So in essence, this seems like it's an advertisement, basically. It seems like it's just an advertisement for that service, the gamer matchmaking thing that Game Tree does. I don't know if it is, but it kind of just it feels like just an advertisement.
Matchmaking in exactly one way. How do we match you against an opponent of approximately your skill in a short amount of time? And most all of our design efforts have been towards making marginal improvements to that process, to finding
don't have him play MVC2 against Justin Wong, I guess.
Tiny refinements to improve match time, or matching you to a more evenly matched opponent. And that's really complicated. And to see exactly why, you can check out our video here. But what if we radically rethought the parameters of how we approach matchmaking? What if we try to match you for the most enjoyable game, rather than the fastest, most competitively balanced one? What if...
What? Matt? What if you don't play the game you want to play? What if we make you play a different game that's more... What?
If we actually did social matchmaking? Because think about it. I know for me, there are lots of times when I'm hopping into a casual game of something, and I'd much rather be on a team with a handful of awesome people whose playstyle and reason of play matched mine, even if they were a bit worse at the game than me, rather than suffer through a half hour of rage and toxicity with people who are technically better.
Oh god, it's always the fucking guy that's whining about the toxic gamers. I don't even like playing multiplayer most of the time. I'm a single-player guy. But, like, fuck off! Oh, they're too toxic! Meh! Yeah, they weren't toxic in 2007 or whatever. Okay, guy. Like, yeah. He's like, oh, I miss the old days. I miss the old days when people didn't say racial slurs when they played Halo.
They're at no-scoping or something. Or to be consistently grouped with people that had similar interests and social decorum, meaning that in-game chat was actually an option worth considering. Personally, I'd even be willing to wait a bit longer for a match if I knew it reduced the likelihood of, say, someone giving up in the first 10 minutes, or throwing the game because of personality clashes, or someone raging that the bottom lane got off to a bad start.
So I want to wait. So the idea, it's not to change up the game you're playing. This is very strange. It's to sit there waiting for, like, the ideal team of cool people that's gonna become your friends, I guess? I guess? I mean, there's maybe some games where that'll happen. There's just others where that's not really gonna be a thing.
And I'm sure that most of you watching have had that experience too. Your precious few hours of free time that you got to sit down and game just ended up leaving you stressed and maybe more miffed than you were before you played because you got matched with jerks instead of people you liked. So what...
Got matched with jerks. So this is just like... Is this... What is this, chat? Is this just like cope or like whining because like they played a game and they got told to... Like... They got told that by their teammates that they weren't a good teammate or something? Is that... Are they just like very... Is he just very insecure about this? I don't know. I don't know what spurred this on. What... I am confused by this whole video. This is bizarre.
If we offered the option to matchmake you with like-minded players,
Bad
the
'cause
easiest
bad,
way to do this would be
mad
to offer
'cause
you
bad.
an opt-in survey as a player to set criteria that matters to you.
Like-minded people. I mean, like, that's kind of what Smash did, didn't it? Like, for honor, for glory, or whatever. For fun, for glory. Well, then there's For Honor, I guess, but I think Smash did that. Why are they all Rayman, by the way? What is this shit-ass art style where they've got hands, but then they've got, like, stick legs? Why do they have hands? Why do they have big floating Rayman hands? But then stick legs? Do stick arms if you're gonna do stick legs. Why did they just give up on the legs?
And a toggle that said, matchmake me with like-minded team, or matchmake for skill. Or there could be a third-party service that could collect the data once and then supply that to games you play on an opt-in basis. Heck, we could even make those after-game pop-ups that say the thing like, did you enjoy this game? Actually mean something, and use them to refine our social matchmaking algorithm. The system could even try to proactively match people who have...
I mean, like, I get what he's saying on the macro level of game design, where it's like how you can curate the type of people that the game looks for you to match with, I guess. Where, like, you know, I was playing Elden Ring co-op a lot before, and it could be like, okay, you know, this player really prefers doing long levels rather than just a boss, which is me. I like going through the whole place with the guy. And, you know, being like, hey, go this way. Try going this way. Hey, down here. And then sometimes that kills them, and it's funny. But, like, you know, I like that. And so, you know, you could be like, okay, they do more of that. I don't know, something like that. Perhaps. Some kind of personalized matchmaking that goes with the way you play the game, I guess. But that's also... I mean, like, I don't know what this game tree thing, this service is supposed to do. There's, like, an external service that's, like, I guess sponsoring this video or something. The video comes across like an advertisement for the service. This thing, Game Tree. Which I guess just does that somehow. I don't know.
Played together and gotten along in the past, helping to naturally foster new friendships and weed out bad actors who just want to troll. And simply
Bad
by
actors.
conceptualizing matchmaking in this way, we'll start to find new...
There's something very Basket of Deplorables about it when he's like, the bad actors who just want to troll. It's like, I guess that exists, but it's like, I don't know, kind of reductive a little bit. You know, they just want to troll. They said I wasn't good at the game. They're trolls. No, they're not trolling you. They said you're bad. You're just bad. That's not called trolling you. Trolling you would be like mic spamming and doing weird, like, gay porn sprays or whatever. Throw up some pony porn in TF2 or whatever, the classic. That would be trolling. You know, Ralph Bluton shit. Telling you suck at the game and you shouldn't play it because you're a fucking loser. Well, that might be a little extreme, but it isn't trolling.
And more powerful techniques to allow our games to once
In
again
and of
forge
itself.
the social bonds that we so desperately need. So let's use these
We
ideas...
need the games to do the work that I guess humans can't because of the internet. It's like, is that really the purview of video games? I guess, maybe some.
is to fight back against the trend of technology to separate us, to divide us, to allow us to dehumanize each other, and instead use it to make our games feel more akin to dropping by your friendly local game store. Let's create community and find each other, rather than pushing each other away or shutting folks out when we fire up our game.
Oh, this whole fucking dehumanize each other shit. It's like, I don't know, man. Some mean words on the internet, they really made me feel less human. I really... It sounds like a you problem. I don't know what to fucking tell you. Like, that sounds like you're just kind of a bitch. Like, I don't know. I've seen mean words that applied to me even, and me personally even. And it doesn't, you know, doesn't make me feel less human. I'm not dehumanized by it. I don't know. I just... Why don't you just settle down and have a Xanax, Trevor?
And you know what? We'll be the first to start in a small way. Until something akin to social matchmaking exists in our games, we're inviting all of you to join our Patreon and hop in our Discord, where we're planning to host an EC Community Game Day in the coming months. I'm really pumped about this, and we'll post exact dates later.
I just want to go to the Community Game Day and yiff a little.
But until then, please join us on there, hang out, chat it up, and make some new like-minded friends.
Chat it up.
We'd also be remiss.
Like-minded. Why does this sound so much like a cult? Every time he talks about like-minded or whatever, it sounds like the first thing that gets you into Scientology. Or some shit. It sounds like the first thing that gets you into Scientology and, you know... You're like, it all seems perfectly fine, and then, you know, it suddenly becomes Xenu and fucking space aliens, you know? It all seems like it's just some emotional reading shit, and then it goes off the rails with like-minded people.
If we didn't
So Game Tree here, they're sponsoring this whole concept, by the way.
Community Game Day in the coming months. I'm really pumped about this, and we'll post exact dates later. But until then, please join us on there, hang out, chat it up, and make some new like-minded friends. We'd also be remiss if we didn't also point to Game Tree, since they kind of got us thinking in this direction in the first place. Their goal is to help gamers connect and game with like-minded...
Yeah, the nice people always tend to be creepy groomers. You want people that can shit talk a little.
folks, so you can check them out as well. Most importantly, though, just know that you're not alone. Look, we've all been there. I've had plenty of nights where the only light is
Do we really need this game video to be like the suicide hotline?
glow of a screen, where I want to have a meaningful conversation with another person, but it seems just so difficult and distant, and I didn't know where to start, so instead I just boot up a game, right? That's really hard, and it's understandable to feel lonely while engaging with this hobby. But I think if there's anything you take away from this episode, it's that I just want you to know that there are people out there, inside the game or outside of it, in communities, on the internet, or IRL. I've found a lot of mine through the...
Like, what is this fucking video? Just like, hey, you can go outside. Is that the video? Like, hey... You don't have to play games 24/7. Why don't you try going outside? Is the video literally just touch grass? Is that the video? It kind of feels like that's the video.
Extra Credits community, and I'm very thankful for it. And I do truly believe that if you don't give up searching, you can really find a like-minded and caring community.
Like-minded.
Sorry for the bit of emotionalness at the end of the episode, but it's important to me. I hope this stuff got you thinking about ways that you can combat your own loneliness if you're experiencing it. And thanks again to John for sharing all the data he and his company collected, because it did really put a lot into perspective about how, even though we can all feel lonely, we are definitely not alone in that fact. And in a stroke of very good luck, our sponsor for this week is actually a game designed to bring people together. Priorities by Clarendon Games. So, as you know, games are really in our...
Keeps fucking saying it like Clarendon. Yeah, this is just the art style. I hate this, where it's like the fucking stickman face, kind of, and the legs, but then the body, and there's like a lot of detail on some of these, but then just no legs. What the fuck? These horrible little stick legs, and then there's just an Among Us. I mean, like, that's good. We got just Tetraminos and, like, an Among Us. And then a bunch of these, and a magic card, I guess.
Blood here. And we're always very, very, very excited to tell you about a great game when we find one. You know, you might even say, it's our top priority. Thank you. I'll be here for the rest of this read. In all
Holy fuck.
seriousness, Priorities is a heck of a lot of fun. It's this easy-to-learn party game of extreme truths and absurd choices, where each round you...
Yeah, that's great, dude. That's, cool video. Alright, well, that was some bread tube slop, some swill, even. I'm gonna take another little break here. I'm gonna take my first little break here. At least, we took a little super chat break before. I'm gonna go take a fucking hot piss, or maybe a cold one. I don't know. I'll see how I'm feeling, and get a drink. You know, I'll be back in a minute or two. Enjoy the music.
Peace.
Alright, I return. I've got my okey cokies. And we're going to do another spin here. At least one more spin. Let me see here. Everyone's getting grounded. Who's getting grounded? Who's getting grounded? Mods are gone. Anarchy? No. That's not happening. No anarchy right now. Okay, thank you. No need for anarchy. We're going to do another little spin here. Maybe we'll do more than one. But, for now, we'll just say at least one more spin. Tentatively. We landed on, of course, BreadTube Swill there. And, I thought that was fun. We need to... I enjoy some good BreadTube Swill. It's not necessarily... I mean, BreadTube is a pejorative. It doesn't... I don't know if extra credits really counts, but they do in spirit, you know. I'm hoping that we land on some more retro YouTube rants right now, though. I'm kind of in the mood for some more rants. I want some more rants about, like, women or something. I don't know. We'll see what happens. What are we gonna get? What are we gonna get? Fanon Wikis. We're doing Fanon Wikis, ladies and gentlemen. That's very exciting. We haven't done Fanon Wikis in quite some time. And, you know, they do tend to run together. There's a reason we kind of stopped doing them, admittedly. But it's always good to have a little revisit. Are there any particular Fanon Wikis that are of note, chat? Is there anything? If you're not familiar, this is, of course, the fake wikis that are about things that don't exist, where it's like the Sonic game wiki, and they're just like fake Sonic games that are like made up, and they're just like fan fiction fake Sonic games outlined as if they're like a real wiki page for a real game. That's the kind of the idea. But we've looked at the Sonic one countless of times. Kaiju wiki. See, now, Galarn Bowden, you have two messages here that say, I have one that I've been keeping for many years, I have one for this. You know, you could have just said the name of the one in the message. What is the one? What is the one you've had for years? Where is it? Where is it, fucker? Something Loud House? I'm waiting on this. He's had this one for years. GTA Fanon Wiki. I see Kaiju Wiki. We could do that a little bit, sure. Kaiju. Is it Fanon Wiki or just regular Wiki? I guess just Kaiju Wiki. Yeah. Wikizilla. And, oh man, you can't do random page anymore. That sucks. How the fuck do you get around on this shit? Content. Well, these are real Godzillas. Wanted articles. Alright, hang on. Equestria Daily. Fanon Wiki, list of introduced species in mainland North America and Caribbean islands. Well, sure. That's very, very specific. Alright. So this is the actual Fanon Wiki Fanon Wiki, the original, the main Fanon Wiki. Like, there's a lot of them that are like offshoots, the SpongeBob Fanon Wiki or whatever, but this one is the Fanon Wiki. This is the real one. And it's spooky season right now. We've got list of introduced species in mainland North America and Caribbean islands. Stop! The owner of this page is Dinosaurs Roar. According to policy, no other user, with the exception of admins, may edit this page without the author's permission. If they do, they will receive an automatic 3-month block. If the owner hasn't edited this page in over a year, it may be edited with admin permission. If you are the owner and someone edits your page, alert an admin immediately! North America and the Caribbean islands had histories of wide varieties of introduced species from the beginning, and they have the largest collection of introduced species in the world, creating a melting biodiversity in the continent. Here's the list of the species that were introduced to mainland North America and the Caribbean islands. And so we got this whole list here. Oh, wow. Well, we've got a, this is very long. This is very long, and it appears to just contain, it's very long. We've got, plants, which include modern, prehistoric, and former fictional plants. And then we've got mammals here, and that gives you all sorts of shit, like fucking, the primate hybrids, lemurs and monkeys. There's pangolins. There's bear dogs. There's zombies. There's cyclopses. There's lombaxes. So Ratchet and Clank is real. So mammals here. Well, we got giant echidna, obviously. We got the echidnas. We got the bildad. I mean, this just seems to like the hodag. Oh, the Furby. That's one of the real things here. Link, aka Linkokidna. Holioid. Digger. Got you! Heckler. Okay, so yeah, there's just a lot of these. Cavigos. What is this? It's a fake animal. Okay, it's just a straight up fake animal. That's cool. What's this wiki actually? Raccoon possum? The marsupial raccoon. There's the Chowly koala over here. Oh, it's a big koala, everybody. This is a big one. It's a massive koala. We get the Metazoica macropod. That's cool. That sounds like it should be the name of a fucking, like, King Gizzard album or something. Look at these little guys. Oh, yeah. California crocodile. Blue and red widow spider. Oh. Yeah, there you go. It's that spider. Yeah. Sydney funnel spider. It's got Oscorp's venom, so yeah. Australian kiwi. Novum Terram Wiki. Yeah, I mean, you got, what the fuck is this? Chat, what does this mean? What did they mean by this? What the fuck's going on, chat? Is this like a secret coded message from the fucking CIA? What is this shit? I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out. Is that like what? It's a slideshow. But the other slideshow entries don't work. What is this? They're all slideshows. What? Hello everyone and welcome to Novum Terram Wiki. This is an alternate history world / con world where there are not only new and introduced species but also new countries, new societies, new worlds, new places, new everything, plus with a special conflict against vampires. Well, that just sounds cool. I mean, that's great. Florida and California chimpanzees. Oh yeah, these are the regular type of people you see in Florida. Honestly, American bottle brush, sci-fi. It's like a fake. What is this? Sci-fi? Oh, this is the okay. This is a whole thing. Sci-fi is a bioengineering startup company founded by Richard Boggs. None of this is real. This company performs research to recreate extinct animals by creating CGI models based on our current views of extinct animals using DNA of modern animals. Wow, this is a really long fucking parentheses. That's the majority of the paragraph. That's great. So yeah, there's some fake things there. Sure. I don't know why you waited so long to show me this, or to talk about this, because, I mean, I don't know, I guess some of these are kind of... Some of these could be interesting. This does just lead to a bunch of fake... Look at the death possum here. There he is. That's the death possum. Trichopteryx. What do we got on this one? Oh, baby. It, I guess looks like this. It's a swinging marsupial fuck hamster or something. I don't know. So yeah, these are the marsupials. We got... What the fuck? Oh. So we have this section of the thing called Dilanuses. And Dilanus... The American common Dilanus. There he is. Dilanus. Is a genus of humanoid dilanacid mammal that is more human-like than any other mammals, with one species resembling a European human. Almost all of the Dilanus species are omnivores, with one species herbivorous and the other one almost fully carnivorous. In evolution, Dilanuses first evolved in 5 million years ago, 4 million years before the first humans evolved. Great. But you'll see here, this the Dilanuses, it includes, like, Indian giant Dilanuses. There's domestic ones. What's this? Oh, there he is. This is the domestic Dilanus, everybody. This breed of domestic Dilanus is called the English freckleskin because of so many freckles all over its body. They are the most common domestic Dilanus breeds around the world, inhabiting in most continents except Antarctica. This Dilanus is wearing human clothes since they're human-like in build, appearance, etc., and need human clothes to survive the cold weather in cold places. Right. No, that makes sense. I played a game about that once. But as you see here, it gets into, like, bladder-nosed hunchback, which is just, okay, like a movie hunchback. Pakistan hunchback. Oh, there's just a bunch of them. Okay, well, alright. Phantom? Phantom is a species of mammal, part of the Dilanacid family. Dilanucid. Despite how movies and popular media portray them as apes, humans, etc., or primates of any kind, which isn't true. They are omnivorous, usually feeding on fruit, vegetables, roots, tubers, insects, crustaceans, fish, frogs, small non-deadly reptiles, eggs, small birds, smaller mammals, carrion, and human food, having a similar role to crows and ravens that live alongside phantoms, making phantoms a sort of blah 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 blah. We got a movie phantom. He was photographed in captivity here. I mean, but then, yeah, it continues into Proto-Man. Here's Proto-Man, everybody. There he is. This is, in fact, Proto-Man Alexander Jose, who is Proto-Man who loves doing archaeology. He is holding a shield that was held by a Proto-Man who lived around 4000 BC. Jeff Alexander, he is one of the Proto-Men who live among the humans. There he is. He's very small. The Proto-Men were a very small race. The Proto-Men, everybody. Complete security is his motto! The Proto-Man is the most advanced species of Earth, along with base.exes, Maverick Hunters, and Elecman.exes. About 5% smarter than humans. Well, that's not great, is it? It's like you pick up one of those shitty talismans in a game, and it's like 5% increase to fire attacks for 10 seconds. Like, you know, no thanks. You know, I don't need that. I'm never gonna ever use that. Thank you. It evolved from the same ancestors as Maverick Hunters. Evolved from a group of prehistoric Dilanuses that evolved larger amounts of intelligence, armor on parts of their body, etc. It resembles a Mega Man character with a same name, hence its name. They resemble Proto-Man from Mega Man Classic series in shape. Thank you, we basically just said that. Appearance, coloration, voices, males only. Scarf-like material around their necks, etc. Scarf-like material. They have domesticated animals or whatever, sure. So that's the Proto-Mans. And then, yeah, I mean, we've even got the Shadow Man here. And that's just Mega Man Shadow Man, right? Cool. So it's just all of the Mega Mans are part of the, you know. I'm glad that apparently takes place in North America or the Caribbean. We're not really sure. Dylan Zilla over here, who wanted kaijus. There he is, Dylan Zilla. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Peak fucking performance right here. That's it. Hyena Delanus. Eagle-winged Delanus. There's flying ones. Dinosuses. Dino-nusses. Amazing. Sewage Delanus? Oh my god, it's a sewage Delanus, everybody. It looks like those fucking... What are the living failures or whatever from Bloodborne? It looks like those. The little alien guys. Sapient leopard seal. Okay, well this just keeps going on and on. I think we're out of the Delanuses now. We got stuff like the bony-cheeked... well this one couldn't load. Well, we got the pygmy Mesonykid. And this is just actually on Wikipedia. Oh, it's an extinct mammal. Okay. Right. Well, okay, that's fine. This is the introduced species in North America and Caribbean islands. Mainland North America. And none of that Hawaii shit here. Yeah, and then there's the Kaiju Wiki, and I don't think this is the right Kaiju Wiki, because this appears to just be the real Kaiju. Unless there's something I'm missing here. I don't know if I'm finding the right thing here, but that's fine. Let's do, let me see here. Wikizilla isn't the Kaiju Wiki Fanon? Fan-made Kaiju Wikia, Kaiju Fanon Wiki, the Kaiju Fanon Wiki, there's several actually. Kaiju Zilla Fanon Wiki fandom. I mean, I'm sure all of them are good. There's My Little Pony versions of some of the Godzillas, apparently. Yeah. Minila from My Little Pony Friendship is Magic Godzilla. Really creative title there. A lot of fake Godzillas here. There's a Titanus Doug. What? Titanus Doug, or Tight Anus Doug, is a lizard kaiju who appears in the 2022 fan film My Little Pony Equestria Kaiju. Titanus Doug goes unnamed in the film but gets called Giant Lizard by Sunny Star Scout. Great. We got Shin. There's Shin. Yeah, a lot of this one is just My Little Pony Godzillas. Here's fan-made Kaiju Wikia. Oh, I think this is better. Here's Muncho. Oh, look at Muncho here! An energy-eating alien created by AWM Studio from the game Powerful. Is that a real video game? Oh. That might be an actual video game. Okay. Alright. Well, that's an actual video game then. We got Mudo Ghidorah. Sure. I don't know what I'm supposed to get out of a lot of these. Some of them might be funny. Kuro-chan. Kishida Shiki's version of Shin Godzilla in the Shin Goji-chan series. Friends, golden snub-nosed monkey, brown bear, African wild dog, blah blah blah. Wow. Is this real? Who are you? This is like a real manga, I guess, that's got like cute anime girl Godzilla. Oh, someone in chat wants to fuck this thing. I don't know, man. I don't know. And then we got Kaiju Fanon Wiki over here, different one. And this one has much less, it looks like. Significantly less. We got monsters. Zone no Kami. Very little information about it. Yeah. I don't know. That's fine. Kaijus, sure. I think we'll move along. We'll do another spin. That was a little short spin. You know, we did a few Fanon wikis. It was good to get a little... get a little action. I like the Dilanuses. I think that was truly a highlight. The species of Mongoloid, basically. Known as the Dilanuses. We're gonna move along. We're gonna do another little spin here. Maybe another half a spin like that was. You know, that was... We only spent like 20 minutes, half hour on that. You know, we're good. We're gonna move along. We're gonna do another little one. You know, instead of spending like 3 hours on one spin. You know, this is the wheel of trash. There's no reason to go, you know, to go all day like that. And here we are. Get this fucking thing reloaded in here. The wheel of trash. So we've had furry crap, we've had bread tubes swill, we got some Fanon wikis, and, I don't know, maybe something else. I don't remember. But, it's been a good wheel of trash so far. I'm looking forward to more hot fucking garbage. I'm looking forward to more nonsense. It's gonna be great. I think that this one I want to land on, again, I would like retro YouTube rants. We got that last time, but I'm in the mood for some more retro YouTube rants. Those are literally just always fun. They're like my favorite thing. So, we gotta hope for that. That's my hope. Maybe you've got your own hope. We're about to find out. Oh. More analog horror, everybody! More analog horror! You know, I love analog horror so much, I'm really glad I get to do more of it. That's great. You know, every time I do analog horror, it just winds up pissing off my chat because they're like, well, I guess you just don't like analog horror, man. Why do you even watch it? And it's like, well, why do you watch it? It's insipid shit for idiots. Except for the, like, two that aren't, you know. But I'm sure, well, maybe we'll find a third. You know, it's like the Seinfeld episode where George is like, how many emergencies could there possibly be going on in the world? There's like 3 emergencies. And then the woman picks up the phone and she goes, what? Oh my god! And he goes, alright, maybe 4. You know, maybe we'll find the third good analog horror. I found like 2 that I think are good. Maybe we'll find the third good one. I don't know. Doubtful. But what do you have in mind, chat? What am I looking at? What analog horror am I doing this time? Oh wait, no, hang on. I saved some from last time. There's Silver Hair Entertainment. Was that one of them? No, this is just a crazy person. There's Happy Meat Farms. Was this one of them? I think we might have, oh yeah. Yeah, we were gonna watch this. We were gonna watch this. Happy Meat Farms. And, maybe this will be good. Maybe I'll like this one. We got, a whole archive thing here. You know, this is maybe out of order, I don't know, but this is the playlist I'm watching. So, this will be good. I'm sure I'm gonna love this. Is gonna be my favorite ARG. Or whatever this is. Analog horror. Same thing, basically. Not really, but in practice. Chicken male, 31 days old. Well, that's a lot of tumors there. Yeah. So this is, it's got some music to it, you know. I'm not sure what the vibe is supposed to be so far. I like the music. Oh, we gotta terminate that one. That's no good. Lives despite no face. Ah. Well, I mean, when your analog horror is, like, predominantly just spooky images, I mean, I guess is it analog horror at that point? Is it just normal horror? I don't know. I mean, this is just spooky images of fucked up animals, but you could kind of just... I mean, let's be real here. A couple years ago, this is what every AI sheep would have looked like, or pig, or whatever. Died instantly. Oh, stomach eye. You hate to get a stomach eye. No, maybe this is just AI slop. Looking at it causes discomfort, guys. Oh, we can't see it. Unfortunate. Further studying oh no, yeah, there's the spooky one frame. We gotta study it. We gotta further study it. It causes discomfort, guys, this one. It's really bad, I guess. I don't know, it seems about as bad as the other ones. You know, it seems about the same to me. You know, especially that last one. Or the pig, the cow with the stomach eye or whatever. This one doesn't seem that bad. But apparently this one is the one that causes extreme discomfort. This is to fucked up happy meat animals what Wet Dry World is to Super Mario 64. Extreme growth. Well, is it moving? Send to HR. Well, this just feels like a lot of AI shit. I mean, I don't know if this was made by, like, real means, but I guess congratulations if it was. You've harnessed the look of, like, shitty AI-generated stuff. That's what this looks like. Is this all the video is? Okay, so there's another one of those. We got an HR orientation video.
Hi, I'm Ramona Bynes, founder of Happy Meat Farms. Ever since I was a
I
little
knew this was some blonde bitch's fault.
girl, I was an animal lover, and I'm so proud to have created a place where animals can be treated right.
Yeah, you look like the type of bitch that would have a great time on a farm. Oh, the video got spooky. You guys weren't ready for the video to get spooky. Yeah, the real analog horror, the real horror in general is white ladies. So, like, you know, it's good to have that here, really. I mean, but now we're getting into, like, the real spooks, I guess, which are just, like, you know, slender 8 pages noises. I mean, I like this musically. I like that it's got a rhythmic element to it. Yeah. This just feels like an Audiker album or something. Like RDJ finally came out of retirement. What was that? Oh, it was just some weird equipment. See, like, this is... it seems like someone went to a lot of effort for this, and I mean, it's entertaining enough. I don't think it's bad, necessarily, but it doesn't really... I don't know, I think the version of this that you would want would be a lot more subtle than this. But I always say that. These things are always way too on the nose and too obvious with what they're trying to do and how they're trying to scare you, and it's just always very, very simple. If this would just focus a little more, I mean, if this was like an urban exploration of the abandoned Happy Meat Farms facility or something, that could be interesting. You seem to have, like, physical location stuff going on. If this was a real HR video where there was just, like, something slightly off that feels a little fucked up, that would be good. But this is like it's like a spooky horror game music video or something. Oh no, wait, I just realized it's a Mama Max video. The hair room. I like the chat member that said I'm giving too much critique to something that's just ultimately dumb shit. I mean, listen, man. That's what I do. So this is probably not actually filmed anywhere. This seems to just be like Unreal Engine or something. Oh god, this is so... Like, is this spooky? Do you need to be... I don't mean to be, like, you know, I don't mean to be, like, mean-spirited or whatever, but this just feels like you would need to be a child to find stuff like this scary. I don't know, like it zoomed in on the face. Is it just funny? Is it meant to be, like, funny horror? I don't know. Like, because I find most of this shit to be embarrassing and funny for that reason, so, like, it's hard for me to judge if one of these is, like, trying to be, like, a bit tongue-in-cheek or something. Parody, yeah. Just kinda keeps happening. Sonic the Blue Rat. Sorry, Sunk. There he is, it's Sunk. This is so... It feels like I'm just gonna say it feels like something Birdie would enjoy. I'm just gonna leave it at that. What's another one? Here, let's do another one here in the same series. Help me fund my first feature film. Sunk the Blue Rat, #1. Here we go.
Hey kids, it's me, Sunk the Blue Rat. Do you want to be my friend? That's great! I love my friends! Today, we're gonna learn about the difference between a good friend and a bad friend. A good friend is someone who supports you, no matter what. Look at this friend here. He's a good friend. He gave me a flower. That's a good friend. Uh-oh, look at...
I mean, this looks a little closer to what this type of animation... I mean, like if you had a cartoon that was actually a spooky old cartoon or something you find on a weird tape. You know, it might look like this. It might have more of like a chalk zone drawn together kind of arts. Not drawn together. Sticking around. That's the one I'm thinking of. sticking around kind of art style, something like that. This is okay. A lot of the time when they do this old animated show from when you were a kid, it just looks like a fucking Newgrounds cartoon. Like, it never looks like they even make the fucking slightest attempt to kind of make it look era appropriate or dated at all. It just looks completely modern. Maybe a character's wearing older clothes or something. This at least looks like, you know, maybe it could have been something from something real, you know.
This is a bad friend. He only cares about himself. He doesn't care about what you want. He doesn't care about what you need. That's a bad friend. And bad friends go to the bad place.
I guess Mark is the kid who's signing the pictures. That's the lore. Have you seen this man? There he is. Oh, it's a modern day man with a mustache. That's how you know he's a fucking scumbag. He's up to something.
Okay. He deserved it. That's all.
I love that that's just in there because funny and random and scary. That's great. Great series. Alright, I need another one. Hit me with another terrible ARG, please. Hit me with another good one. What are we... Come on, chat members. Summaries on the Cloverfield ARGs. It was to promote the movies. No, I'm not familiar with that. Was that Sonichu? I don't think so. Omega Mart. Boiled one? Okay. I'm familiar with Omega Mart. I think that one's okay. Okay. What is this shit? Where do I find this? The boiled, the boiled one phenomenon? What am I looking up? It's all just reactions. It's like film theory and shit. What am I looking up for this? Dr. Nowhere, I guess? Is that gonna be it? I assume that's it. The boiled one phenomenon. Okay, we got a 10-minute video. This might be not the only thing you watch. I love that this didn't come up at all. It was all 100 fucking reactions and people doing pog faces at it. And then the actual 3 million view video didn't get recommended to me when I searched for boiled one. That's super cool. What was that? Oh, spooky. What's this? Probably something you could do with this photograph or something. You can, like, defuckerize it and it'll be great. Cognito hazardous elements. This is gonna be a spooky one, guys. You better be careful. It's gonna be like Smart Schoolboy 9. You're gonna get real scared. I don't have any of those things, sorry, but we'll be alright. Look, I won't be caught dead without Jesus. I'm gonna be safe.
If something unusual begins speaking in tongues tangible to the naked ears, insert your earplugs and turn to your pencil and paper. Write the following on the page. I can see this paper. I can see my hand. I can't hear the screaming of thousands. I can't hear the feast. I am a moving, breathing human here on planet Earth. No evil shall befall you, and no plague shall come near your dwelling. After these words are written, recite that.
Yeah, in the event you're... Okay. Administered amnestics. What is that, like you'll forget? Amnesia? So what is this now? Why are we doing this? If something unusual begins speaking in tongues. Right, if we watch the video, I guess. Okay. I can't hear the screaming of thousands. Well, that's just me every time I stream, so I mean... I don't know about that. The boiled one phenomenon. This is gonna be a real scary one, chat. station in Pennsylvania. Woodland plants and animals directed towards children. Talked about the dangers of nature and the protection in the nature. But the guy fucking died, so he went all black and white and died.
And then something odd happened.
The 13th episode was rerun. Oh my god. Beginning segments of the episode. We're getting the real stuff here, chat.
Today we're venturing into the heart of the forest to find a plant that's as beautiful as it is deceptive. Poison oak.
Okay, so far, this is a good one so far, I will say. It opens up and it's a little, like, overly spooky, but then it gets into this whole thing about the Bible and having your paper and yada yada yada. And it's still a little bit whatever, but it sets a bit of a tone with the loud noise that's happening. It sets a bit of a tone. And, you know, it gets you a little bit hyped for, like, oh, something's coming. They're gonna do something here. And, yeah, I guess it's supposed to be this TV show, and it's, so far it looks a little bit, you know, this is like the footage that you would maybe see on some public access shitty TV show from, like, 1993 or whatever. I guess this is 2001 or something. So, you know, from, like, the early 2000s, sure.
We all know about it, and here in Pennsylvania, it's not as common, but still something to look out for.
It's probably just like a shitty filter, but, I mean, it looks convincing enough. Definitely the faux 4x3 filter thing that's happening here, the, like, fake TV screen borders where it's got, like, slightly rounded CRT edges. That's like some kind of filter or something.
And here on we aim to uncover all the wonderful...
Why is there a Saggy on the screen? Oh, we don't need him here, actually. He hasn't been really needed since Where Funtime Roxy, or whatever that person's name was.
Secrets that nature has to offer, no matter how minuscule or gigantic. So let's get going, shall we? Found primarily in deep North American woodlands, poison oak has many different names and places of origin.
I mean, like, yeah, this would have to be some kind of public access shit, though, because this does seem extremely low effort and low budget. I mean, like, the fake video within the video, where it's like, to air this on TV, it doesn't really have much... You'd think there would be some, like, I don't know, some graphics or something. You think the guy would appear on camera, but I can imagine shows like this. This is relatively believable.
Also referred to as the Tree of Heaven. Imagine that? In China and Taiwan.
But also, the guy who's doing the hosting doesn't sound good enough to do the hosting for this. This person would not do the hosting, would not host this program. You would have a guy who sounds like Sam Elliott. You would have, like, a deep voice man, or whatever, somebody with a presentational voice. You wouldn't have this.
One of these invasive species made its way to America in the 1700s and took its ground here boldly. As many of us know, it's infamous.
Anomalous broadcast would hijack the program. This broadcast depicted videos of a red, melted face that spoke to the viewer in a warm yet deeply disconcerting voice. Did we see that?
It's infamous.
Did that happen?
Ground.
We might have missed that. The face, what is this? The face and its properties will be hereby referred to as Fen 228. I see. Bedrooms and hospitals and stuff appeared and obscured the face. I don't know why we're not seeing the fucking face. We were just looking at footage of the show. Why didn't we? Was there not? Maybe I missed a spooky face. I don't know. Is it time to boil? Yeah, we're almost at the fireworks factory. Oh, this is the broadcast here. Okay, this is gonna be good. Watch with blue light glasses, everybody. Put on your earplugs, or failing that, put your headphones really, really close. I'm sure that'll help. Alright, this is stupid and I hate it and it's cringe and it sucks and it's awful. What a shame. Jesus fucking Christ, chat. Amazing. I like that the horror, like, this is the thing. I probably would have also found that spooky when I was like 14 or something. But the thing is, that would have also been what it was when I was 14. It would have been that same image. It feels like we haven't really moved on in terms of internet horror. It's a lot of just like spooky face. It looks like Jeff the Killer, basically. It's just Jeff the Killer with extra steps. This is just Jeff the Killer from 2007 or whatever, but now it's like, it's been 20 years. Okay, well, I mean, I'm good on this. The whole thing is botched now. The face, that's just... You done. You cheesed it. Unfortunate. How unfortunate for you. Oh. We got some real spooky voices there. Well, I think that'll do it. Just a little short Wheel of Trash today. I'll probably do another stream sometime soon. I'm doing busy with the editing on Sonic Sega Gamer Part 3. So maybe not as frequent as you might be expecting, but yeah, it's coming along. We'll do another one sometime soon. Maybe we'll do some regular users. We did a little bit of DeviantArt today, you know. I've been saying DeviantArt stream. Does this one count? No, we'll probably do more. We haven't landed on DeviantArt either time recently that I've done the Wheel of Trash, so that's a real shame. But I've got some super chats here. So thank you, everybody. Let me get to these. Where do I start here? $2. Let me get some music going here. Well, we had Banjo-Kazooie on before. Let's do, you know what? You know what? Who doesn't like this game's soundtrack? This is the real fucking beans. There you go. There you go. That's the good shit. In fact. Yeah. Come on now. Where the fuck are you? Spotify. Spotify, please. Spotify? Snake! Come on. Oh my god, it's not doing it. There you go. There you go, baby. Oh my god, and now I can't grab it! This is amazing. This is amazing. It's amazing. Very good, very good. So let me take a look here. $2 from Space Beans. Hey, Deadwing, just want to let you know I love your vids. Well, thank you. I, very fond of them as well. Thank you. $2 from Dr. Negus B. Wilden. If we get analog horror, look at Gilbert Garfield. I looked at that one. I think that one's one of the better ones from my recollection. I think I liked that one reasonably well. Comparatively, I think I thought it was pretty enjoyable, because it had a comedy element. It recognizes that horror and comedy are actually very linked. It's the same reason why Shin Godzilla looks like a goofy motherfucker when you first see him, and he's got big googly eyes like a dumbass. And it's still scary because he's just destroying people's lives, and it's like contextualized in a way that the goofy thing, your laughter becomes nervous laughter. It's great. And that's kind of a little bit of what Gilbert Garfield has going on. $10 from GZ, no message, but 6 responses that are just like, man, with nothing to say. I respect that, but yeah. $10, thank you. $5 from Nom Nom Cat Food. Nope, I wasn't that like. I flushed out a trans furry with that hugging comment. I guess so. But I guess you flushed out the same one with another like. Are you sure you aren't just that trans furry? I don't know. It's a Gecko member for 11 months. Oh my god. Claw, more like cock. Heh. Anyway, are you planning to do the spooky streams every other stream in October again? That was fun last year. I think that would be good again. I enjoy that. I'm also planning on doing a fun costume for every episode of Live Equals Funny. Loud Equals Funny. Our podcast, Loud Equals Funny. Go check it out. We just had Frederick Knudsen on. He went from being on the official podcast with Charlie like 2 years ago, and then the next podcast he did was Loud Equals Funny. I don't know. I don't know what happened. Maybe a safe fell on his head, but it was a great experience. It was a good talk. Loud Equals Funny. I'm on camera a lot of the time over there, and yeah, I'm planning for October. I'm gonna have just a shitty little costume for every day. Every time we do a live. Why do I say that? Live, because live equals funny. But every time we do a video recording, which is like the main episodes, I'm gonna have a different little scummy costume. In fact, you know what I'll do? I'll just build the costume over the month. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get like one piece to start it out. One piece! And then I'm gonna get other shit, and by the end of the month, I'm gonna look like a glam rocker. It's gonna be great. $2 from Nico Carrero. Ethan looks like Zoomer Linkara. Oh, I don't really see it, but that's just mean. That's like a slur. $2 from the wonderful Wizard of Games. Ethan's modern art video is really pathetic. Well, we're gonna have to watch that sometime. I know I haven't seen that on stream. I do, but I am familiar with that one, so that is a good one. I should have watched that one today. But I thought we had a good time. We got some extra credits in there, and that was pretty fucking annoying. That video was just confusing. $5 from Echo Decay. Those two Zoomers wannabe rappers make me want to curl up in embarrassment. I recommended The Fallout of Internet Blood Sports by Pie Girl. What is that? Fallout of Internet Blood Sports. Let's see here. Wow, a 3-hour video with 800 views. Ethan Ralph and the Fallout of Internet Blood Sports. Nick Fuentes, Andy Worski, Baked Alaska. And I guess it goes into Kraut and Mr. Medicare and everything. I mean, there's also just the Cecil McFly video that's 33 minutes, but I guess if you want a 3-hour version of that, it's here. That might be good. It's only got 800 views. You know, check out Pie Girl. It's spelled the way you think it is. All one word. Maybe we'll look at it on stream. You know, that could be a fun thing to... You know, that could be a fun thing to do as part of the now very late Gamergate retrospective that I've been planning. I really have to get to that. I mean, it was the end of August, but, you know, it really started gaining steam in the end of September, so it's fine. We're still within the boundaries. It's fine. No, so that might be a good video to watch, potentially, in adjacence to that. Let me see here. $5 from Serpent Mongrel. Extra credits solution is somehow more complex than the actual problem. Yeah, I don't get it. I mean, again, on like a game design level, if the video's meant to be preaching to actual designers who can make the code for the multiplayer matchmaking such that it's like, you know, oh, this person likes to play this way, blah, 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 and, like, match them accordingly. But you don't want to have the same match every time, do you? Wouldn't that get boring? You want to have some fuckers to spice it up. I mean, that's, like, part of the zest of life. What fun would be life without fuckers? I don't know. $5 from Zachary Dalton. I want a perfect PC. I mean... You know, me too, man. I wish I had a gaming PC. My family hates me, and they're gonna fucking kill me, and all I want is a gaming PC, man. All those bitches and whores, they don't understand. Those fucking bitches that won't fart in my mouth and give me a gaming PC, I just don't understand. $2 from Echo Decay. The answer is simple. Don't play multiplayer game. I mean, there's many... Well, play it with your friends, maybe. I don't know. How fucking hard is it to, like... I don't know. I guess it's like a little inconvenient. You gotta, like, if you want to play, for instance, if you were so inclined to be like, I want to play Mario Party or something, you'd have to, like, set up, I guess, an emulator. You'd have to at least get 2 controllers. I mean, that's not too bad, actually. Yeah, why don't people do that? Just get 2 fucking controllers, you fucking weirdos. Just get a friend. Make some friends. How is this gaming's problem that you don't have fucking friends? You fucking disaster piece. Let me see here. Where the fuck is it? There you go. $10 from Edgelord Leon. I get tired of hearing people say gaming is toxic because they were called gay or someone said they sucked. Bruh, you came to me. Don't enter the dragon's lair and complain you got burnt. Yeah, the gamers are notoriously anti-Semitic and anti-whatever. I don't know if that's the right sentiment, necessarily. But, I mean, if someone said they sucked, I mean, someone said gay, I mean, yeah, you know, people are overreactive to that. I don't know about your, like, I mean, the way you phrase that, it makes it sound like, hey, I'm a gamer, bro. We're entitled to say slurs and be mean to you, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I don't know about all that, but, yeah, you know, people need to understand that, you know, if you're in a game with communication and you don't play very well, people might not be happy about that. They might want to win, and they might be like, man, if only we didn't have this guy with 0 kills on our team, that would be neat, you know. Let me see here. $5 from Dr. Negus B. Wilden. Bro wants slur-based matchmaking, and I do too, to be honest. My KD ratio might be 0.2, but my slurs per minute are in the triple digits. That triple has 2 P's in it, by the way. $2 from Nico Carrero. I agree, absolutely. Slur-based matchmaking, that's great. And we have the power. Don't act like we don't. $2 from Nico Carrero. SpongeBob Fanon is great. I mentioned it by name and we didn't look at it, but I was very satisfied with the Dylanuses. That was good. $2 from this channel is retired. Check out SML Wiki. Oh god, is there like a Fanon Wiki, or is that just like regular? Because I'm not interested in the one that's just, you know, actual SML Wiki. I don't need to know actual things from SML, but it needs to be like people's stupid fucking fan bullshit thing for SML. That sounds pretty good. $5 from Glarn Bowden. By the way, the guy who does this has a DeviantArt page that's full of Mega Man and Has-Been Hotel transformation stuff. I have a lot of tea to spill on them. Wow, okay. The Mega Man guy? The Dylan guy? Well, you're on the Discord, right? So maybe you put together a doc and, like, you know, post it in the Milk Barn or something. I'll probably see it. That sounds good. $2 from Cordelia specifically. Spin again! Well, I nearly dropped my Coke off the table, you fuck. I got you that was very exciting when you said that. You got me excited, and now I nearly, like, dropped my Coke. So fuck off with that. But, no, you know, we're good. We're not spinning again. We're gonna spin again soon. We'll do another wheel sometime soon. Expect more wheel more frequently because, you know, we did a whole long break for no reason. Wow, this song title. Become what you must, do what must be done. Give me a battle song. What is going on? Here we go. That's good. Alright. Let me see here. $2 from Clem. I'm so spooked it's not even spooky season. I know. It's going fucking mental. $2 from Tina and Cookies. I can't believe they took pictures of my house. Yeah, just like Mudahar. You're getting blackmailed, fucker. $5 from Lindsay. T-Bone 2004. Yes. I found that out separately of this, but thank you for reminding me. T-Bone 2004 was the user who reviewed Nick Bates' music. Still active. I need you to watch his video about the tuh. The tuh, you say? Okay, well, just so I remember. Let me see here. T-Bone 2004. The tuh. T-Bone's commentary corner, the tuh. Oh man, this looks good. Yeah, we're gonna save this. Get excited for next time, folks, when we're gonna have a return to T-Bone 2004, who, despite the name, is not born in 2004 because he has videos dating back to 16 years ago at least. And then this one that was just recommended is from 2 months ago, so this is some fresh content, everybody. We've looked at him before, but that's going to be exciting. And then Spellomimus. Welcome to Certified Sicko. Welcome. Well, that'll do it for the stream, everybody. I hope you had a good one. We did a few good spins. We got some good shit. We looked at some good... I was a little disappointed in the fanfic, but we found Where Funtime Foxy, or whatever it was called, and that was unforgettable. That might require its own whole, like, segment, like a little clip or something. So that was pretty good. But yeah, this was a good stream. I hope you had fun. I hope you had one single fun, everybody. And I will see you guys next time. Penis and the such forth, and the heretofore, and the such like, and the Dirac, and if only they would stop fighting the people in the Dirac, and if like the people would die and they didn't die, but then they would be alive, and that we could live in peace.